Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sarah and I upload 2 times a week, so be sure to subscribe before you leave. From the title, you'll be able to tell that this is obviously a lipstick declutter. This is going to be part 1. My lips just hurt so bad. I spent the last 2 hours lip swatching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's just go ahead and get started with this declutter. I organized my lipsticks by color. I didn't do them by formula, so I didn't do them by liquid lipsticks and then bullet lipsticks and then glosses and stuff like that, just because that's not how I have my collection organized. We're gonna go ahead and start with, this is like the cool toned pinky nude shades. I did lip swatches, that way you can see what they look on me. I went ahead and noted which ones that I'm going to be decluttering and which ones I'm going to be keeping. This is ColourPop's Lumiere and this is the Lippy Stick. It is a matte formula. It's not like smudge proof or budge proof and it really doesn't dry down so much. It's just not my thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. Next one is also from ColourPop and it's a ultra matte lip. This one's in the shade Lumiere 2. So this one I'm also going to be decluttering. It is just too cool toned for me. It's a beautiful color, but it just doesn't look right on me. This one is from Kat Von D and it is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. I'm going to be decluttering this one because I think it's really super old. I've had it for maybe like 3 years or so. Can y'all see that? Like my doe foot applicator, it's like turning dark, like black or something. So I don't know. I think it went bad. I know that's disgusting. For some reason it just turns really gray on my lips. My lips are kind of more like purpley blue toned or something. I might get her new creme bullet lipsticks. I shouldn't be buying anymore, but I really want to love Bow and Arrow. This one is also from ColourPop and it's an ultra matte. It's in the shade Trap. I'm also going to declutter this one as well. Again, it's another very cool tone gray color that is not very flattering on me. Again, ColourPop. This is in the shade Clueless. This one I will be keeping. I don't know if they're just old or if ColourPop just reformulated their ultra mattes, but this is very thick and sticky and heavy. It does dry down matte and it's a beautiful shade. I know it's another cool tone color, but I actually like this one because it has more rosy tones, more pinky tones behind it. This one is ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Platform. I'm on the fence about it because it kind of gives me concealer lip vibes. Oh, do y'all see that? It's like dripping. I might have to get rid of it because of how old it is. I believe it's a discontinued color, but again, it's a very thick formula, but it does dry down matte, but it does take a while. It's a really nice peachy color, and I love that it's a little bit warm, but I included it in this like cool tone pinks because it's a very nude color. My reason for keeping this is I can put this on and then put a gloss over it to make this like a beautiful peach color. I'm really torn because it makes it look like I have concealer lips. I think I'm gonna keep it. If I don't reach for it in my next declutter or something, then I will definitely get rid of it. From Essence, it's one of their bullet lipstick formulas. I think it's like the long lasting. This is in the shade 06 Barely There. This one I am keeping. Again, it's not really so much a cool toned nude color. I really love it. It's almost like one of those My Lips but better shades. So I'll definitely be keeping this one. It doesn't really last long on the lips. It's one of those where I have to carry it with me so that way I can like reapply it throughout the day. It's a very comfortable formula, hydrating looking on the lips. It doesn't dry them out. This one is from Mellow Cosmetics and it's in the shade Nude. It's a matte lipstick. This one I am keeping. It's a beautiful, very pink, a little bit of cool undertoned. I just love that very rosy pink shade of it. It's just so pretty. The formula is nice and comfortable. I love that it's matte. It does wipe off. That's okay, but it's a beautiful shade nonetheless. This one is from Wet n Wild and it's their Mega Last lip color. This one is in the shade oh my gosh, wow. Wow, does that mean I need to get rid of it? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it fell. It broke, you guys. That just happened. I'm totally not gonna edit that out. Hopefully I'm not keeping this one, right? I did put that I'm keeping this one. I mean, I don't know why it broke, but it's a beautiful shade. These are a little bit stiff and they do last a long time. I think these are like $1 or $1.98 or something. It shouldn't be that old. I think I bought it sometime last year, but it is such a beautiful peachy pink color. color. We have another one from ColourPop, and this is the Creme Lippy Stick. It's another one from the Kathleen Lights collection. This is in the shade Aquarius. Just like it says, it's a very cream type formula. It's not matte, very hydrating and comfortable on the lips. This one I am decluttering. I'm not a fan of how cool toned and kind of brown it is. For some reason, anything that has like a really brown cool undertone, it just doesn't look right on my lips. This one is from Nude Sticks, and it's the Magnetic Matte Lip Color in the shade Greystone. This one is a very brown shade, but it has some like purple tone, purple brown tone behind it. I am not keeping this one. Once it dries down, it really does stay put. This one is another Wet n Wild, and this is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. This is in the shade Rebel Rose. Even though this is another one of those very cool tone colors, I absolutely love how it looks. I love the formula. It's just so good. It feels so comfortable. I'm keeping it because it's amazing. This last one in this color range, this is from City Color, and it's unnamed because I got it in a set. I can link it up here in the iCard up here somewhere. It was a haul that I found them at Ross, and so it was in a kit, and so they were unnamed. I'm not sure what color this one is. So with this one, I will be keeping this one because it's a beautiful color. I just love the formula of it. It goes on really nice and smooth, and it's super hydrating and has a little bit of shine to it. It's not a long-lasting formula. It doesn't dry down matte or anything. It's just one of your like standard regular lipsticks. So of the 13, I'm going to be getting rid of 6, and then I'm going to be keeping 7. I cut it down almost by half. Alright, now this is all of my dusty rosy collection. Some of these colors just don't work out for me like they used to. This one is from Wet n Wild. It's another liquid catsuit. This is in the shade Give Me Mocha. I adore this color. It's very thin, and so it's easy to layer. It feels really comfortable on the lips, and it does last long. It's just an absolutely beautiful shade, and so I will be definitely keeping this one. This one is from Jordana, and this is the Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Tiramisu. I went to Walgreens not too long ago, and I tried to find these, and I don't know if they just discontinued these, but I haven't even gone on the Jordana website, so they might be available there. We'll be keeping this one. It is just so pretty. Consistency is nice and thin, and it just feels really nice on the lip, and so I really like it, so I'm keeping this one. This next one is from the Wet n Wild Mega Last lipstick. This one is in the shade Just Peachy. I'm going to be decluttering. It's just way too pink for me. It just doesn't look good on me, so I am going to be getting rid of this one. This one I used to wear a lot. It is from ColourPop, and it is the Ultra Satin Liquid Lipstick in the shade Frickin' Frack. I don't know if it's going bad because I'll show you my doe foot applicator. It's like turning black. Like, I don't know if my camera's gonna pick that up, but it's like turning really dark and ugly. I'm gonna be getting rid of this one because I just found that I don't like how it looks on me anymore. And again, the applicator is just black. I'm not sure why. From Milani, and this is like super duper OG. I think this collection was limited edition. This is their beloved liquid lipstick. Now they reformulated it, and a lot of people are saying that the new one is loved or something like that. This one I will be keeping because I'm into limited edition stuff, and the color is absolutely beautiful. This one is from EM Cosmetics, and this is by Michelle Phan, the creator of Ipsy. I already threw away the packaging, but it's something Lip Cloud. Absolutely adore the formula. It's a satin whipped formula. This is in the shade Rose Nude. Comfortable on the lips. I'll say it transfers like 80%, like 70-80%, so it's not completely budge proof, but it is a beautiful formula. I will be keeping this one. This one is from Smashbox, and this is the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Driver's Seat. I love that it has like a point to it. It'll get right into the corner of the lips. It's nice and comfortable and whipped, and this one does dry down matte. Another beautiful shade that I will definitely be keeping in my collection. This is the Meet Matte Hues Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Committed. I absolutely adore the color. I love the smell because it smells very minty. The thing is, you have to put something hydrating underneath your lips. It like really dries out my lips so bad and makes them, everyone likes to say what, butthole lips. but this will definitely make every line in your lip known, shown to man. So you definitely have to put like a lip oil or like slather on lip balm and then apply this. I just can't let it go. This is the Tarte's lip paint. This is in the shade Delish. It's the quick dry formula. This formula just, it really dries out the lips so bad. So I'm going to be getting rid of this one. From Urban Decay, Vice Waterproof Long-Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Amulet. Love the formula. Applicator. I love how slim and pointed it is. I wish a lot more doe foot applicators were more nice and pointed like this, because you can get into the corners really nice. I don't think it'll show on camera. There's some fine gold micro shimmers in it, so I feel like that's why I kind of like this, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is from Bite Beauty, and this is the matte lip crayon in the shade Pastille. I'm not going to be keeping this one. Not my cup of tea. I mean, as far as the formula goes, it feels really nice on the lips and really nice and hydrating, but I'm going to be getting rid of it. This one is Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Double Dare. Okay, so long story short, this was in a box that was sitting on the floor in our old house. Shane's dog, she chewed up the box and then got out the liquid lipstick and chewed the end of it, so I had to tape it up to make sure it wasn't going to leak or anything. Great formula. I adore this color. It's so pretty. I will be keeping this one. This one right here is the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in the shade Lolita. I love this formula. It's nice and matte. It's very hydrating. I will be keeping this one. So this one is another one from Kat Von D, the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Lolita 2. Check me out on Instagram because I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. Maybe international. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm looking into possibly making it a international giveaway. Anyways, back to the color. Like a muted burnt coral. That's exactly what this reminds me of. But it is absolutely beautiful. I love it, and I love the formula, so I'm going to be keeping it. So this one is from Too Faced, and it's from their Melted Matte collection in the shade Sellout. It's funny that it's called Sellout because it was always sold out. I never bought the full size, and then I finally got a little mini size. I can't get through my liquid lipsticks fast enough to even buy full size, so I always love getting deluxe size products. I'm keeping this one. These I kind of dug last minute. I won't have a lip swatch for this one or the next one. Supposedly, these melted mattes have like a lip plumping effect without the sting. Jared Blandino claims it is when I first saw his video on these. This is the NYX Whipped Lip and Cheek Souffle or something like that in the shade Cocoa Bean. You can use this on your lips and then dab it on your cheeks. It's really nice and lightweight. I think I'm going to keep this one. It could be something I can just keep in my purse. So I have 16 total in this color collection. I'm keeping 12 and I'm getting rid of 4. So this is my more brown toned nude shades. It's not a whole lot just because I'm not a huge fan of brown tones. This one is a ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is the matte formula from the Kathleen Lights collab in the shade Taurus. I will be keeping this one because I actually do like this warm brown shade. I love the formula. I did not lip swatch these. I can kind of tell more or less, especially with the brown tones, just by swatching them, whether I'm gonna want them or not. This next one is from Pacifica, and it's the Natural Minerals Power of Love Powerful Color Natural Lipstick. This one is in the shade Sweet One. I'm going to be decluttering this one. When I lip swatched it a long time ago, I really wasn't a fan of it. This one is from e.l.f. and it is their, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a lip crayon. It's in the shade Praline. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. I actually really want to try their liquid lipsticks, like their new ones. Color's great. I don't like the formula of this. I know it was a couple bucks and maybe I could keep it to pan it, but it's just one of those things. I'm being very critical, and if I feel like I don't need it, I'm gonna get rid of it. So this is actually how I feel about this one. I'm not 100% on the color, so that's another reason why I'm gonna get rid of it. This next one has been my love lately. It's the ColourPop, okay, ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Mama. I've been looking for a shade like this for so long. It's like a pumpkin burnt orange shade. Like it's all of those colors, all the above. I didn't lip swatch this, but it is on my Instagram, so you can click down below. It'll be a few posts down, but you'll see it. I'm totally gonna keep this one. This one is from Clean Color, and it's the Madly Matte Lip Gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one because I just don't like the color, and it's super streaky. This one is in the shade 1605. I think when I looked it up, it's called Hippie or something like that. I think that's the reason why I kept it, because the name. I'm just not a fan. Megalast lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Mochalicious. I'm not sure what I was thinking with this one. I do not like it at all. I'm not a fan. So for that reason, I'm gonna get rid of it. This one is actually, it's still available even though it is limited edition, but it's from the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie collab. This is the matte lipstick in the shade More Creamer Please. I'm still on the fence. Like, I want to love this color so bad. It disappears on my face. I've been trying to put some type of lip liners underneath it to try to manipulate the color. It's not that I don't like it, I love it, but I don't know, it's just not working for me, and I really want this to work for me. I'm not gonna get rid of it because it is limited edition, and I love Desi and Katie, so I'm gonna stick it out and try to work with it. This one is from Tristique, and I know it's kind of off from the color family. I like that it's a magnetic closure. I am gonna be keeping this one. It's in the shade Florence Fig. You have like this matte, nice, soft lip crayon on the top. On the bottom, you have this type of little like chubby gloss on the other side. It goes on clear. Basically put it on top of that. If you feel like your lips are a little dry, turn it around and use the balm side to kind of hydrate the lips. So I'm gonna keep this one because it's an interesting product. I just love the concept of the magnetic closure, so that way like the top doesn't fall off and the lipstick is everywhere. I found it last minute, so I just wanted to include it in this declutter session. I just barely decided to open it. I'm a huge makeup collector. Like, if I see limited editions, I like to buy them, and I don't know, I'm just a weird person where I don't want to use it. I found my love for Ofra's liquid lipstick formula. It's just from the Kathleen Lights collab, and this is in the shade Miami Fever. I am going to be keeping this one. There's a shade of it. It almost reminds me of like a muted version of Mama. It's one of those burnt orange type shades. This last one right here, it's another one of those where I kind of just saw it last minute and wanted to add it to this collection, from Tarte Cosmetics, and it is their Amazonian Butter Lipstick in the shade Park Avenue Princess, and it's just a super sheer lipstick. I'm not a fan. I don't like it, and so I'm gonna get it out of my collection. Out of 10 total, getting rid of 5, and I'm keeping 5. I hope this is my entire lip liner collection. I did not lip swatch these. I think they're discontinued. I haven't checked on NYX's website. I got these at Ulta, and they're the ombre lip duos. So you would line your lips with the thinner side, fill in the middle with the bigger side. This one is in the shade Rags and Riches. I'm going to be decluttering. So there is the one that you use in the middle. It's too cold undertone for me, and I'm not a fan of this side. This one is in the shade Hearts and Spades. This one I will be keeping because I don't have anything black as far as for the lips goes, and I don't really like using eyeliners, and it's not super black, but I'm okay with that. This red shade right here, it's such a pretty red color. It's kind of like a strawberry red because it has kind of like a pink tint behind it. This one is called Razzle and Dazzle. I will be keeping. I do love this liner side. There was 2 of the liner sides that look the same. That's why I just kept one or the other. Here is the one where you fill in. I kind of like this pinky shade. I know it's really bright. I always like having just like something of a pop of color, but I don't want like a full-size product, so I just decided to keep this one versus something I already have in my collection. This one is in the shade Bonnie and Clyde. I will be keeping. Love this liner right here for other liquid lipsticks that I own in my collection right now. That's what I was thinking on using these as. Not so much like an actual lipstick, but as lip liners. This strawberry red is kind of repetitive, and I really can't get rid of it, so I really want to keep it for this color right here. This one is called Peaches and Cream. It's kind of like a peachy pink. I'm not sure how else to describe it. It's not really so much orange. Filler side, which is just a soft orange sherbet color. I'm going to be getting rid of this one. This is a City Color lip liner. This came with that lip set that I got at Ross. I do remember the shade of this one. It's called Antique Pink. I love wearing this on its own because the formula is just so smooth and soft. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this lip liner. A lot of good things about Jordana and their lip liners and eyeliners. And I always wanted to try their lip liners. Their Easy Liner for Lips retractable pencil in the shade Tawny. I'm going to be decluttering because it's very sheer and I don't like the color. I struggle to get a lot of pigment. It's not opaque or anything. This one is from Wet n Wild. It is their Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Bear to Comment. I am keeping this one because the formula is really nice and soft. This one is another City Color Cosmetics lip liner from that set I was telling you about. This one I am going to be getting rid of because I don't like the nude shade. It's just way too nude. You can barely see the swatch. I'm not a big fan of like the concealer looking lips, so I don't want this one anymore. This is the Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude. The reason I got this is because Kathleen Lights raved about it. I might need to get a new one because this one is really old. I know it kind of looked like the previous one, but this one just goes on better. I like Essence lip liner formula. Oh, you could see my hands getting red where I'm swatching everything. This one is another one from Essence, the lip liner, and it's in the shade Soft Berry, like a muted berry tone. I don't like it. I'm not going to keep it. This one is from Unique, and this is the Moodstruck Precision Pencil Liner. This is in the shade Pompous. I am going to keep this one. The formula is nice and smooth, and I do have a lot of these vampy berry colors, so I need a lip liner, especially for those type of colors. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the NYX Suede liquid lipsticks. They came out with the NYX Suede matte lip liners to match the liquid lipsticks. These aren't new. They were new like last year or the year before that. I am going to keep this one. I know it's again one of those weird brown tones, but I like to use dark colors like this with my vampy colors to keep them in the lines. You know what I mean? I feel like some dark lip liners are essential, especially if you like to wear dark vampy colors. This one is a new one, so I can't get rid of it, but it's from Urban Decay, and it's the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Interrogate. I love the formula of these. They stay put and they don't go anywhere. Absolutely amazing. I wish I could buy more of these. The reason I got this one and the next one I'm going to swatch is because they were on Sephora's Weekly Wow, so they were actually $10 each. This one also is a Urban Decay 24/7 lip liner in the shade Cruel. I actually have a lip swatch of this one up on my Instagram, so if you're curious on how it looks on the lips, you can go and check that out. But I like that it has a nice shimmer in it. It's not really chunky or anything, and you don't feel it. It's not gritty or anything at all. I think it's going to be a color appropriate for spring and summer coming up, so I'm going to keep this one, of course, because it is new as well. Another new one. I think Ulta was having some type of beauty steals or something, and these Buxom Plump Line lip liners, they were on sale half off, so I think they were like $11 in the shade Hush Hush. Basically a My Lips but better. I'll be posting a lip swatch of this very soon on my Instagram. I think I might get rid of this one. It's really old. I mean, I can't even swatch it. It's the Ozone lip liner, but it's basically just a lip primer. It's supposed to smooth out your lines and help keep your lip liner or your lipsticks like in check, basically. But I'm gonna get rid of it because it's really old. And then this one's not too old. It's also a ColourPop Lippy Stick lip primer. It's white, but it goes on clear. And so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. This one is from Essence, the lip liner. This is in the shade Femme Fatale, and I absolutely adore this one for any red shade that I'm wearing. It just helps my red liquid lipsticks just stay in place, and it makes them last longer. So I will be keeping this one. This is from Milani, and it is their Color Statement lip liner. I'm trying to like read it. It's like fading off. True Instant Color in the shade Spice. I will be keeping because I love wearing it on its own, like an everyday color. Also a NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Soft Spoken. This is another one that I do like to wear on its own. I'm going to be keeping this one because I have a lot of tones like this. So of these 21, I'm keeping 15, and I'm going to be getting rid of 6. I know, I felt like I should have had bigger progress with this. You know what? Progress is progress, and so I'm glad I'm getting rid of stuff that I don't need in my collection.